Look at this. We are assuming that these are the list of records which are available in the list. These are the list of records which are available. So these are the list of records which are available. In the list, how they are available? These are the list of records which are available. So if I create a list, so here I have a list of records. Education. Now, this is the list of records what I have, which is stored. The name of the list is accounts. What is the name of the list? Accounts. The name of this list is accounts. Now, how do you refer to one by one record? How many records are there? There are 4 records. How do you refer to one by one record? When you have 4 records, how do you refer to one by one record? Let us see. For each one is what? One account. Account, 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 account kept in a list. So I have given account A. What is the name of the list? Okay. Now when I give this, now in the list, A is referring to what? First record. This is how we given. Then A dot name. What is A dot name? A dot industry, A dot phone, A dot rating. Done. All the statements are done. Then what happened? A will go to next location. A will go to next location. Again, A dot name, A dot industry, A dot phone, A dot rating. Done. Again, A will go to next location. A dot name, industry, it is done. We'll go to next one. A dot name, capital. A dot name, education. A dot name, A dot phone, 02022. A dot rating, heart. Completed. Close the loop. So what is that meaning of account A colon accounts? Start with the first record in the list. Do the logic. Logic completed. Go to the next record. Do the logic. Logic completed. Third record. Next record. I hope you got my point. Clear for everyone? Okay. Am I clear with this? Everyone has followed?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Now, the same also I can define like this. For integer I equal to 0, I is less than accounts dot size. We have to give system dot debug accounts of I now I equal to 0. What is the value of I? I equal to 0. Then I less than size. What is the size of the list? 4. Accounts dot size. How many elements are there? 4. I equal to 0. I less than 4. Condition true or false? I less than 4. Condition is 2. Then accounts of I. Accounts of I means what is the value of I? What is the value of I? 0. Now it's accounts of 0. Accounts of 0 means this is. Accounts of 0. We are referring to this. In this dot Wipro. Accounts of 0 banking. Accounts of 0 phone 1 2 3 4. Account of 0 rating hot. Then I told I plus plus. So I is incremented to 1. I equal to 1. 1 less than 4. Condition is 2. Now what is the value of I? 1. Now accounts of I. When you say accounts of I, what does it mean? Accounts of 1. Accounts of 1 dot name TCS. Accounts of 1 dot industry energy. Accounts of 1 dot phone 040. Account dot 1 dot rating warm. All the statements are done. Then I plus plus. When is I plus plus? I equal to I is less than 4. Condition is 2. Then I is 2. Accounts of 2 name Dell. Accounts of 2 industry. I gave 0 1 2, right? Accounts of 2 industry education. Accounts of 2 phone number. Accounts of 2 rating. Then again I equal to 3. Okay, 3 less than 4. Condition is 2. Accounts of 3 dot name. Accounts of 3 dot industry. 3 dot phone. 3 dot rating. Then I equal to 4. 4 less than 4. Stop the operation. This is how we are referring with index. Which is easier for us? First format and second format. Right? Which is easier for you? The first format will be simple to refer. That is the reason we insisted more on first format. But there are some scenarios where first will not work out for our requirement. There I will take the second one. I hope you are good. Right? Okay. Now I am good with this example. Clear? Clear? Followed everyone? Yes.
Sir, I just have one doubt. This for integer I equal to 0. No? So the first time when I is equal to 0, that time this I plus plus will not work. No, so only from the second
Now,
increment.
exactly. Now let's use I first, then increment it. First use the value of I equal to 0, then increment it. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I hope you got my point. Okay. In the yesterday's example, I don't want to create this data. I don't want to create a list, add the records. I don't want to create a list, add the records. There is a reason what I have done. I directly told, assume that already we have a list of record. Otherwise, what should you do? Create a list with this data, then start performing the operation. So every time if you create a list, it will be lengthy. So I ask you to assume that already we have a data, then start writing a logic. Am I clear with this? People are good with this example? Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Right? Shall we try some examples on this? People have followed this. Right. Followed, boss. So let me give you. Okay. Now, write a logic to fetch all the phone numbers. Write a logic to fetch all the phone numbers and put them in a separate list. Write a logic to fetch all the phone numbers from the accounts. Write a logic to fetch all the phone numbers from an account and put them in a separate list. Write a logic to fetch all the phone numbers and put them in a separate list. Write a logic to fetch all the phone numbers and put their phone numbers in a separate list. What is the name of the list? We are assuming the name of the list is accounts. We are assuming name of the list is accounts. We are assuming name of the list. We are assuming name of the list is accounts. Now, phone numbers are going to be a S object or a string. String. So we are going to get a list of strings. We need to create a new list. We need to create a new list to store the phone numbers. We need to create a new list to store the phone numbers. Right? So create a new list, take one by one account, then add the phone number to the list. So what is the first requirement? List of string for account A. Then what we are doing? A dot phone list. A dot phone. So what was the operation here? Now what is the A? This is the A. A. A dot phone number 1234. Add A dot phone number to phone list. Done. A dot phone number 04011. Add it to phone list. A dot phone number add to phone list. I hope you are getting my point. Clear for everyone? Clear? Everyone has followed this? Any queries, Amma? People have followed this example? Okay. Let us go to the next one. Now, take all the accounts whose industry is education, put them in a separate list. Get me list of all the accounts whose industry is education. We already have a list of account. From that list of accounts, get me all the accounts whose industry is education, put them in a separate list. Now, we have a list of accounts. From that list of accounts, get me all the accounts whose industry is education. Whose industry is education, put them in a separate list. We have a list of accounts. Take one by one account. Check whether industry equal to education. If industry is education, put them in a separate list. Pardon me. Now I am telling, assume that this you already have a data. Ask you to assume. Otherwise, do one thing, create one list, put the new accounts in the list, then write the logic. For same logic, we don't want to create the same program number of times. That's why I am asking you to assume already we have data. Okay. We are assuming that already we have a list of records. I told this is the list of records, and the name for this list of record is account. The same statement I am giving. If you want to write a logic, first you have to create a list of accounts, insert the data and write it. Now we don't want to do the same program again and again. That's why we are already assuming we have a list of accounts with the name called accounts. We are writing a logic. So when you go down the line, we will not insert the data. We will take the data from database. What we are writing is a snippet, not the program. We are only writing logics. How to write the logics on the data. We are only writing the logics. We are only writing the logics. So now what we are going to get, you want to put a list of accounts. We are going to put list of accounts. We are going to get a list of accounts. So we have account A. Then what we are supposed to check? If A dot industry equal to education. If industry equal to education, put that in separate list. My list dot add. Then I verified. What I have done here? List of account my list. Why did you take my list? I want to put all the accounts whose industry is education in a separate list. So I have taken. Now where are the records? All our records are in accounts. Take one by one record from the accounts. Check if A dot industry education. Then put them in my list. So which records are there in this my list? Dell and Capital. Which records are there in the my list? Dell and Capital. So in my accounts, I am taking one by one record. What is the first record we have? A dot industry banking. A dot industry banking not equal to education. So don't run the logic. A dot industry energy not equal to education. Don't run the logic. A dot industry education equal to education. Put them in my list. A dot industry education. Put them in my list. Are you clear? In the previous example, I only took the phone number from the account. In this example, I am taking complete account. In this example, I am taking complete account. I hope you are good with this. People are good with this. Am I clear? Am I clear with this logic? Okay. So let us go to the next example. Let us go to the next example. Now, am I clear with this example? Right? Okay. Go to the next example. Next example says, if industry is energy, update the rating as hot. Take one by one record. Take one by one record from the list of accounts. Assume that we already have a list of accounts. Take one by one record. If industry is energy, update the rating as hot. All those accounts whose industry is energy, update their records as hot. Take one by one record, check the industry value. If industry is energy, modify the rating as hot. Modify the value of rating as hot. If industry is energy, modify the rating value as hot. So, what we are trying to do? Take one by one record. Then we are taking one by one record. Now, verified. If A dot industry equal to energy, A dot rating equal to, then what I have done here? First record, A dot industry banking, is it equal to energy? No. So leave it. Go to the next record. A industry energy. If industry equal to energy, A dot rating equal to hot. So modify the warm to. Then go to next. Industry education. Don't do it. Industry education. Don't do it. Are you getting my point? If industry equal to education, modify the value of reading as hot. Is that was clear? Okay. Now let us take the combination of Vraparama. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. Try to get the concept. Till here, am I clear with this? Everyone is clear? Basic logics are clear? Clear for everyone? Very, very, very important. If you have any queries, get them clarified. Very important concept. What is the value of ACC? What is the value of ACC? ACC value is null. Is it a primitive variable or reference variable? It is a reference variable. What does it mean? It will refer to one of the memory location. Is it necessary that every time I have to create a new memory? No. It just refer to any one of the memory. It can be a new memory what you create or any one of the existing memory. Now, just now we have done a program here. Just now we have created a program here. Try to get the points clearly. These are the records. Right. Now, I call this as what? List of we refer this as list of accounts, right? Now, how are you writing the loop? For account. Account A is what? Is it a primitive or reference? It is a reference. Now, A will refer to what? Any one of the memory location of an account. Now am I giving like this? Am I giving account A equal to new account? No, right? What I'm doing? It doesn't require a new memory. If already element is there, you can refer to the existing element also. It is not necessary that you have to create a new. Now, if we want to refer to any one of the record also, you can refer. That is how I gave account A. Now, what that A is referring to? A is referring to existing account. The account which is already existing, it is referring to this location. It is referring to this location. Am I creating a new account? No. Already account which is there, to the same account I am referring. Whenever you create a reference variable, it doesn't mean every time we have to allocate a new memory and refer to it. We can also refer to the existing record. We can also refer to the existing record. We can also refer to the existing record. Are you getting my point? It is a reference. It will refer to one of the location. If already that location is there, straight away refer it. If that location is not there, create and refer it. If already location is there, you want to refer to the existing element, you can refer it directly. No, you want to create a new element, you have to use equal to new. Are you getting my point? Am I clear? Okay. Now try to understand this concept now. Account ACC. Now, how many variables I created? 4 reference variables. Are they referring to any location? No. Right now they are not referring to any location. Then I told ACC equal to new. Then what happened? Memory was created, and this memory was referred using right. This memory was referred using ACC. Let us assume it's a 100 location. I told ACC dot name. This is how we create. So we have this is how we create. Okay. Now I told account test. Test equal to ACC. If I say test equal to ACC, test is referring to the location of ACC. So what was that? Is it necessary that I have to create a new? No. Test want to refer to the whatever the location that ACC is referring, the same location. Now my ACC equal to test. Whatever the location test is referring to the same location, it is a reference variable. It just need to refer to a memory. That's all. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? Call equal to, when I said new, one more account is created. Now the question is, when you are writing a logic, you identify, are you trying to create a new record or are you trying to refer to the existing record? When you are writing a logic, you have to verify, are you referring to a existing record or are you trying to create a new record? If you want to create a new record, equal to new the corresponding S object. Now we want to refer to the existing record. Now you know the location of that existing record, then equal to that existing record. So the question, before you write a logic, understand, are you referring to the data which is already there in database, or are you referring to the data which is already there in the list or a set or a map? Are you creating a new record? Are you referring to the existing record? Are you creating a new record? If you want to create a new record, I have to give equal to new corresponding S object. No, I am referring to the existing record, then okay, then A equal to the existing record. Are you getting? So is it necessary that every time I use new? Every time I am using new, I will not. Now let us take another example. I hope you got this clarity. Everyone is clear, good with this? Good with this? If you are referring to the existing record, no need of allocating a memory. Straight away we can refer to it. If you want to create a new record, then we have to use the new. I hope you are good with this. Clear? Clear? Okay. For reference purpose, I am giving one example. We are trying to get a data from database, right? We'll write a SQL query. We write a SQL query. Now, are we creating a records or getting the existing records? Now, will I allocate a new or straight away I'll refer to this? I'll straight away refer list of account ACCs. Why? I am not creating a new record. I am referring to the records which are already there in the database. So that is the reason select a name from account will give you existing records which are referred by ACCS. Are you clear about this context? When you are trying to refer to the existing record, no need to use a keyword called new. If you are trying to create a new record, we are supposed to use a keyword called new. The new keyword is used to allocate a new memory. If you are referring to the existing data, no need of using a keyword called new. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Now, understand why we are discussing this point. Try to understand my point. So look at this. Now we give a class, public class my wrapper. This is how I create. Now what was that? It is a wrapper class. Now what is the name of the list? Records. Now what is my requirement? I want to take the data from the list, create a wrapper class. I want to take one by one record and create one wrapper class for every record. For every record, I want to create one wrapper class. So how many records are there? 3 records. I am going to get 3. I want to create a list of I want to create a wrapper. So 3 accounts are there. I will create 3 wrapper. Okay. Now how do you refer to one by one account? For account A, this is referring to one by one account. This is referring to one by one account. Now, what is your A? Now, how do you create my wrapper? M equal to new my wrapper. This is the record. In the I was supposed to assign the values for the wrapper. Now, generally, what happened? M dot ACC, M dot flag. Am I right? What is the wrapper class? My wrapper. In the my wrapper, what are the variables we have? ACC flag. Now the question is, do you want to create a new record? No, I don't want to create a new record. Whatever the account we are referring with A, assign that record to ACC. Now M dot ACC equal to what? A. M dot ACC equal to A. Whatever the record A is referring, the same record is referred by ACC. Are you getting my point? Then M dot flag equal to, then put them in a list. Then I told my list dot add. Then I am creating here then what happened? My list first. What is A? This is A. In the A, I created list of wrapper. This is my list. What was it? M dot ACC equal to A. M dot ACC equal to A means ACC, okay. A, whatever the record A is referring, same record is assigned to. Am I right or wrong? Now look at the point. ACC. ACC. What is that ACC? Name. Name Wipro. Phone. Then again, what is the next one I give? Flag equal to. Did you follow my point? Again, I'll create my list. In the my list, what will be there? What are the variables we have in the my list? List of my wrapper. In the wrapper, what are the variables are there? ACC, ACC flag. What are the variables we have? ACC. These are the variables. What I told, m dot ACC equal to A. What is A? Now, ACC we are not creating a new record. We are referring to existing record only. So what is that A? What is that A? Name, Wipro, phone. This is what I have done. Then flag equal to done. Okay. This is done now. Then go to the next. What is the next? A is moved to the next record. Then again, my wrapper m equal to new my wrapper. Now m dot ACC equal to A. What is A? ACC is referring to the A record. So what is that A record? Name TCS, phone, flag equal to false. Done? Okay. Then A is moved to the next. Now create my wrapper. Again, when I create my wrapper, ACC flag. ACC equal to A. What is A? Right, boss? So what did I do? I took one by one account from the list. With that account, I created my wrapper. So in my wrapper, what we have? One account, one flag. What is that account? Name equal to Wipro, phone equal to 0401234. Now is it a new account or existing account? Whatever the existing account is there, same account I am using for my wrapper. That is the reason I told m dot ACC equal to A. Whatever the A record is referring, same record is assigned to ACC. Are you clear about this? Did you clear? Okay, are you clear about this? Are you clear about this? Okay. Let me create one more time. So I gave this account. Using this account, create one wrapper class. Now, public class. This is the data. Now what I am asking you to do, create a record for my wrapper using the data in a account. Whichever the data we have in the account, using this data, create my wrapper. Generally, if you want to create my wrapper, what we do? My wrapper mw equal to new. Now if you want to assign the values, what are the variables we have? Dot ACC. Now if you want to create equal to new account, mw dot ACC dot name. Like this we create. Now what I am saying, why are you creating a new account? Don't create a new account. Whatever the account which is already existing here, use the same account. So what I will do? MW dot ACC equal to A. Now MW dot flag equal to false. Now I want to print the value. System dot debug MW dot ACC dot name. System dot debug MW dot ACC dot system dot debug MW dot ACC dot. Now what is the value of this? ACC is referring to the same record of A. What is that? MW dot ACC? This variable is referring to the variable of A. Whatever the value that A is referring to, the same value ACC is referring. Now what is this? MW dot ACC dot name.
As it is.
Rating equal to hot. Did you get my point here? Did you get my point? Now I don't want you to create a new record. What I'm asking, using the existing record A, you assign the value for it. I'm not asking you to create a new record. Using the existing variable, whatever the existing account A is there, assign the A to ACC. Then what does it mean? Whatever that ACC is referring, okay, what that ACC is referring? It is referring to A. Whatever the A is, whatever the location of A is there, same location is referred by ACC. Same location is referred by ACC. Same location is referred by ACC. To understand this, let me give you one more point here. Name, phone. Now assume that location is 400. So what is the value of A? A is, what is A? A is 400. What is the location that A is referring to? It is referring to the location of 400. It is referring to the location of 400. In that 400 location, what do we have? Name, phone, rating. Now MW dot ACC. I told ACC equal to A. What does that mean? ACC equal to 400. Now what that ACC is referring to? Location of 400. Location of 400. When I say ACC dot name, it is like 400 dot name. ACC dot phone number. If the location is 400, in that 400 location name, in that 400 location phone number, in that phone, okay, in that 400 location rating. Are you getting my point? Reference variable is referring to one location. Okay, I'm saying, boss, whatever the location that A is referring, assign the same location to ACC. So both of them are referring to what? Same location. I hope you are good with this. Clear? People are clear? People are clear with this? Any query at this level till here? Any query at this level? Yes, go ahead.
So why have you taken the flag, the boolean?
I have to take another variable. I took a boolean variable. If I take integer age, what will you ask now? Now, in that class, I need to take a combination of variables. I have taken one variable as account, another variable as boolean. Right, boss?
Okay. Yeah. And why have you specified the flag as false? Why not
It is a boolean value. It's your choice, boss. Now, why? Here's a question. Why did I give the flag equal to false? Why not true?
Yes.
Now it is my choice. As per my requirement, I want to take it as a false. Right. Now, if I take it true, what is the question you ask now?
That was what the confusion I had. Yeah.
That is a boolean value. Either I have to give it true or false. I am taking any one value. Right.
Right. So you take
Right.
the boolean value, but so we are not using in the logic. So we are only using the account.
Now, no logic is assigned here. I am only assigning the data of account to the wrapper class.
Okay.
Right. Now let us take the example. This is clear, right, everyone? Everyone followed this?
Satish, I've got one doubt.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, in this public class MyRefer, okay, you have created one account ACC. So is it a new account that you created, or
Now, it is a reference variable. It will
yes.
become a new account only when I give equal to new account. It is only a reference variable. Class has a two variables called ACC and flag. ACC is one variable, flag is one variable. That become a new if I give equal to new account. If I give equal to new account, new memory location is the same. If I give equal to A, it is referring to the existing location. Right? So in this context, what did I create? These are variables. Here I am assigning the values. Am I assigning a new location value or existing location value? Existing location value. Right? Here it is only a variable. What was this? Here it is only a variable. It is only a variable there. It is only a variable. Account ACC is a variable. Boolean flag is a variable. Account ACC is a variable. Boolean flag is a variable. ACC equal to assigning a value. Flag equal to assigning a value. That value is a new location or existing location, depends upon your requirement. I hope you got my point. Account ACC is what? A variable. ACC equal to is assigning a value. ACC equal to new account, it is a new memory location. ACC equal to A, referring to the existing location. I hope you are good with this. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now what is the example I have taken? I have taken one account, created one wrapper. If you have a group of accounts, I had only one account. With that one account, I created one wrapper. Right? If you have a group of accounts, that's what we are trying to explain in the previous example. Let me give you the logic back. So I have a list of accounts here. I have a list of account records. Now, how many account records are there? 3 account records are there. What we have? Public class, public account ACC, public this is what I give. Now, what is my requirement? My requirement is take one by one account record, create one wrapper for the record. With the help of one record, create one wrapper. So, how many records are there here? There are 3 records. As there are 3 records, we are going to get 3 wrappers. List of my wrapper. For every record of account, I am creating one wrapper. My wrapper. Right. How do you take one by one record? For account A, right. Then for every account, I am creating one wrapper. My wrapper MW equal to new. Then what are the variables we have? ACC, now MW.ACC equal to A. Whatever the A is referring, assign that A. Range equal to 10. Then I'm saying my list dot add MW. Then first, what is the A here? Now, how many records are there in my list? There are no records available. Then what I have done? Account A, this is A, my wrapper. My wrapper equal to, then I told my, okay, ACC equal to A. ACC equal to A. ACC equal to A means what is A now? Name, Wipro, phone, rate. I give a rating, yeah? Okay. Rating equal to 1. Now ACC equal to A. That means nothing but what is A? Name Wipro, phone equal to 020123, rating equal to 1. That is the value of A. The same value is assigned to ACC. Then I told range equal to 10. Right? This is the record I created. Added this record to what? List. Then again, A is moved to the next location. Again go to the beginning. Again what? My wrapper MW. My wrapper MW means again one more record. Then what I told? ACC equal to A. What is A? Name equal to TCS. Phone equal to then range equal to. Add them to what? List. Then again A is moved to the next location. Then again my wrapper MW equal to new. New means what? One more new record. Again in the new location MW dot ACC equal to A. ACC equal to A means what is A? Range equal to 10. I hope you are good. So what did I do? I took one by one account record. With the help of every account record, I created one wrapper. I took one by one account record. With the help of that account record, I created one wrapper. I added to the list. Now what is this list now? List of my wrapper. I hope you are good with this. People have followed this logic. Everyone has followed this logic. Am I clear? Am I clear with this logic? Right? So apply the same with the contact object bus. Create a wrapper class. Create a wrapper class with one contact and flag. Create one wrapper class with a contact and flag. Create a wrapper class with a contact and flag. Create a wrapper class with a contact and flag. Create a wrapper class with a contact and flag.
Hi Satish, I have a question.
Yeah.
So can we move this my wrapper MW equals to new my wrapper to on top of for loop?
Come again.
Can we move this my wrapper MW equals to new my wrapper from that place to on top of for loop?
No, because for every account, one new wrapper should be created, right? If I create outside, same memory you are referring.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi Satish.
Yes.
In for loop, account and variable, we assigned accounts. So just what does that stand for? Because
Which line you are speaking about?
right inside, for loop which you are using.
This one.
Yeah, under for loop account A, then we used accounts. So
what is this accounts? It is a list of accounts which are already available here. A is referring to one by one account. If you have a list of account, how do you refer to them? I have a list of accounts which are given on the top. How do you refer to one by one account? Account A colon accounts, right? Did you follow that line?
Okay. Yes, I followed that line, but accounts is like complete all three records
Exactly.
you are referring.
Exactly. It is the name of the list.
So I just want to ask this. So when we create one wrapper, okay. So in the class that we're going to use this wrapper, we need to again create that instance of wrapper.
Now it is a list of my wrapper, right? If it is a list of account, what will you do? You create a new account and add it to the list.
Yes.
Similarly, it is a list of my wrapper. What we are doing? Creating my wrapper record and adding to the list.
Okay.
First, everyone has done this. Okay, give me some time. Everyone has done this. Okay, look at this. If list of account, how will you insert the data? How will you insert the data? Account A. You are creating a new account. Then you are putting accounts dot add A1. Right? Again, are we adding the same accounts dot add A1? No, right? What we are doing? Second account if you want. Then we are adding. Am I right? Similarly, in the for loop, what I am doing here, account A, accounts. Now, for every account, one separate my wrapper should be created and same wrapper should be added. For every new account, one new wrapper should be created. That is the reason I told. Otherwise, I'll remove the loop. I'll explain from here only. Suppose, let us assume we don't have a loop. What will you do? My wrapper MW equal to AC equal to A1 MW dot log equal to false. Then I told my list dot add. Again, for this account, I want to create one wrapper. Again, what will I do? My wrapper NW 2 equal to. I told for every account record, I ask you to create one separate wrapper. A equal to A2 MW dot equal to false. Then I am giving my list dot add. Am I right? For every account record, I ask you to create one wrapper. So account A1 wrapper MW1, account A2 wrapper MW2. Am I right? Am I right? That's what I'm doing here in the loop. In the loop, what I'm doing for account A, accounts, then I'm doing my wrapper So A first record, next time A second record, next time A third record, next time A fourth record. Am I right? First time when I am running the loop, A is what? First record. Second time when I am running the loop, what is A? Second record. Third time when I am running the loop, what is A? Third record. Am I right? A is not the same. A first time when you are running, referring to first record. Second time, second record. Third time, third record. MW dot ACC equal to A. First time, first record. Refer to first record, create one wrapper, add them to mylist dot add MW. It is done, completed. Go to the second time. What is A? A is what? Second record. Using the second record, create one more new wrapper. Right? Again, A is what? Third record. For third record, create one new wrapper. Again, fourth record. For fourth record, create any new wrapper. If it is one account, one wrapper. Second account, second wrapper. Three accounts, three wrappers. Now, when you are taking a loop, A is first account. If A is first, then refer one wrapper, add them to list. A is second, create one more wrapper, add to the list. A is third, create one more wrapper, add to the list. Did you get my point? For every account, we are creating a new wrapper. For every account, we are creating a new wrapper. Why did you take loop? I don't know how many records are there. If there are 100 records, will I create like this? If there are 100 records, will I create like this? One record I will do. Two records also I will do. If there are 10 records, I will write a loop. That's what I gave it. I hope you followed my point. You followed my point? Am I clear? Am I clear with this? Am I clear with this? Let me give you once again how to print one by one record. Take a loop, print the records. Take a loop, print the records. Okay. For your understanding, I'll just give an example from my end. See, people have to assign the value, look at the output and see how they are getting assigned. Then you get a clarity. Okay. If you assume it, it will not work out. If you assume it, it will not work out. You create number of examples, then you get the understanding of these assignments. Right. Then I'm giving account my ACC equal to ACC. Now I gave what? My ACC equal to ACC. Now let me print system dot she is not working. Let me do. It's okay. Fine. No issue. I'll try to show the ACC, my ACC. Execute. Let us see the output. What is the output we are referring? ACC and my ACC both are referring to what? Right. Both are referring to what? Same value. Not only values, I will show you the address locations also. Now, what is the lookup the memory? 0x 3e, right. Now, my ACC. What is the memory? 0x 3e B41A. Whatever the memory was given for ACC. When you create ACC, new memory is created. What is the memory? 0x 3e, okay, B41A. I told my ACC equal to ACC. Then my ACC equal to what is the memory? My ACC. Look at the point. Now I told my ACC equal to ACC. What is the memory that is given here? 0x 3e 3. Is there a new memory or same memory? Both of them are referring to same memory. That is the reason we are getting same value. Are you getting my point here? So whenever I use a keyword called new, memory will be allocated. For new my ACC, I didn't create any new memory. Okay, whichever the memory was already there, same memory location was referred by my ACC. Are you getting my point? When I say my ACC equal to ACC, whatever the location that ACC is referring, same location I am also referring. Are you clear? Now let me give you new. Now execute. I have used a new account. Now look at the location 0x 1c 5b 80cd 0x 4e. What was this? Look at this. Now if you look at this, my ACC is different, and if you look at this, both are same or different? 0x 1c 0x 4e. This is a different location. ACC is referring to this location. My ACC is referring to this location. Both of them are same or different? Both of them are two different locations. Are you getting my point? Whenever we say new memory will be allocated. I don't want to allocate a new memory. I want to refer to the one of the existing record. Then I will say my ACC equal to ACC. Are you clear? Now, what is the program I wrote? They are told, based on the existing records, whatever the records are existing in the account, using those accounts, create a wrapper list. Don't create a new account. Using the records which are already there in the list, take one by one account, create a wrapper list. Right? In the wrapper, what we require? One account, one flag. They're saying, don't create a new account. Take one account from the list, create one wrapper. Take second record from the list, create a second wrapper. Take the third account, create a third wrapper. Based on the data which is already there in the list, take one by one account, create a wrapper. I hope you are good. Right? Try out this example. We'll continue with the examples. Okay. We'll try couple of examples for next 2 or 3 days. For next 2 or 3 days, we'll be spending the time on only